Hey everybody, it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, one of the great fall festivals, the only fall festival. I'm sitting here in my little apartment, as my last girlfriend used to call it. Just want to say a couple things. I'm getting to, let's see, I ate Thursday night, I guess around 8 o'clock, for better for worse, more or less, 6 to 5 or pick 'em. That's about when I eat, so it's now 10:30 on Saturday. So I got a whole 24 hours, that's 28 hours plus 10 and a half hours. So that's, what's that, 37 and a half hours? I believe that's right. So I went 37 and a half hours without eating. I figured at noon it'd be 40. That would be my, no, that's not right. So you got 28 plus 10 is 38, 38 and a half. Okay. Well, so much for being sharp when you're fasting. I did sleep okay last night, which is good. I was really tired. We'd had a vacation. Now, I want to say, because the title of my video is Happy Thanksgiving, here's what I want to say. This is fall. Our days are shorter than they'll, on New Year's Day, they're going to be, the days are going to be starting getting brighter. So we're going into some dark days. We're going into a period when we hibernate. I never thought about it. I'm 58 years old and I never thought about it, that we hibernate to an extent. We're not as good as, say, polar bears, where a polar bear can live off its fat for the whole winter and sleep. And he could sleep. We can't sleep. But I mean, we do that. When we're asleep, we're burning our fat and we're doing our thing, and that's when we thin down. And when we go through that process, there's a process called autophagy. So what happens is your body inside the cell will burn up the bad stuff in your cell and the proteins and all the bad stuff and make good stuff out of it. That's what it's doing. And your body will lower your insulin level, which is essential for life, but it's just too high with our diets that we're having. I don't want to go into all that. So some good things happen when you're fasting. And that's what I've been doing. I'm going through a thing with a urinary tract infection. It's back. I may have to get back I'm going to do another round of antibiotics. So I'm going through a lot. But the world is going through an autophagy. The bad people are losing, and a lot of the good people are losing. Russia just signed a huge deal with Turkey, a pipeline. So it was Turkey that made friends with the United States 75 years ago. Now they're making friends with Russia. Lowly Russia, 140 million people, an economy the size of Italy. That's what they're trying to tell you. Russia has just made a major pipeline with China. So in my opinion, we're going through a big change. There's nobody going to stop it. I don't know where it's going to end up. I think it's going to be good. I don't know if it's good or bad, but we're going through it. And I'm just waiting to see what happens. Another guy, Dick Morris, who helped get that evil Clinton elected. I'm kidding. They're probably all evil, so I don't know. I don't want to get into that. He said that the women, the young girls, and the young people are really voted this time anti-Republican, so that spells trouble for those ahead. So, if the Democrats want to win in 2020, they need to put somebody in there that they can win with. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I have no idea. Anyway, don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid of trouble, because this is the fall. We're going into the fall. We're ending the fall. We're going to the winter. This is a time for you to change and come back stronger. Out!